Hello, it's Radisha. How are you doing today? I'm so excited to see you. It's spring. It's beautiful, even if it's chilly. And it's a great new season to be successful and to be happy and to be alive and to do life. Spring is such an amazing time. It shows growing and blossoms and bloom and productivity. Now, we have seasons for a reason because the earth needs to rest sometimes. It has to go through cycles for the best results. So just saw something pop up, so please excuse the distraction. So I wanted to talk about entrepreneurship, business, and management. I oftentimes, when working with people, see that sometimes people get discouraged when business isn't going too great. But guess what? It's a cycle. It's been 10 years now since I've not worked a corporate job for corporate America, and I've been developing as an entrepreneur. So when I first started off in business, I had to do planning. I had to start thinking about what is it that I want to do? How am I going to offer it? What's going to be so great about my business that people want to come to me? See, in business, I can't expect for my friends and family to patronize me. That is putting the burden and responsibility of my livelihood on them. And that's not what a business is about. If I don't like going to business up the street for a particular reason, guess what? I have the opportunity and the option to say, hey, I don't want to go there anymore. And I don't have to explain myself. I just don't go and I go somewhere else. So, as entrepreneurs, I would like to encourage you to remove the emotion from business and to put the business in front. So, there's something on my lip. I think it was my hair. So, I have a friend, my son's godfather. He's a very wealthy gentleman. And if I was to enter into a business relationship with him, I have to be expected to be treated just like anybody else. So let's say, for instance, one of us doesn't follow through on our contractual obligations. Guess what that means? Even though we're cool and he's my son's godfather, that does not mean that you're not going to court. And see, that's sometimes one of the reasons why people don't patronize family members or loved ones' businesses, because it messes with the relationship. So when you enter into business, go with the expectation that you have to grow and develop. Thank you so much. Thank you, Devon. You have to grow and you have to develop and you have to show them why they should come to you. There's a phone call coming through. An important phone call, but I'll do that after my Facebook Live. You have to look at yourself and how it is that you're portraying yourself to say, well, if my family and friends and loved ones aren't coming to me to do business with me, what is it about the way that I'm presenting myself? Is my business shoddy? Does it look like I'm just trying to wing it? Does it look like I really know what it is that I'm doing? What is it about you that they're probably not coming to your business? And when you have the negative attitude that my family and friends aren't supporting me, it sounds more so like things aren't going the best and I need somebody to come and save me. You might not realize that. So yes, people don't always do business with people who they know. When I hired my attorney, I didn't know her. She was a referral. I didn't like her. I didn't know who she was to like her. It was a transaction that needed to be done. And then trust her. Well, you have your license. I hope you know what it is that you're doing, because you're going with me to court. So I hope you know what you're doing. But then through relationship, we've developed a business, we develop a relationship outside of the professional realm to say, hey, you're cool. I'll come to your events and stuff like that. So in business, you have to develop relationships. Another thing that you should think about in starting a business or expecting to be successful in the long run, whatever business it is that you choose to enter into, do you seem like you really know what you're doing, or are you a jack of all trades? See, there's a lot of people who are a jack of all trades. Hi, Nat and Diana. There's jacks of all trades and masters of none. And if I'm going to do business with somebody, I'm not going to go to you if you're a jack of all trades and master of none. If I need to go to a doctor or podiatrist, I want to make sure that I can go to someone who specializes. So knowing someone doesn't make a difference to me. I want to make sure that you're skilled and qualified in that. So entrepreneurs, as you go out there and you start this journey saying that I'm going into business, make sure that you have your systems and your processes built out before you ever make that announcement. Make sure that people receive you as a professional. Make sure that they respect you as a professional, and make sure you always present yourself as a professional. I went to a restaurant 2 days in a row, a franchise, and buying a franchise alone is not going to dictate success. So what this particular franchise is managed poorly, right? So let's say you're into entrepreneurship. So you plan it out, you want to build this up for profit, you have the business established, great concept and everything, but the people who you hire to manage it are mediocre or unqualified, right? All of that other work that you did is going to get destroyed. Each step in business is so important. So when you enter into business expecting people to come to you on a consistent basis, hey, Alicia, you have to make sure that you consistently provide them the things that they need. One thing I like about the nail salon where I go, and I don't go to the salon often, I go maybe once or twice a year. Hey, Celine, every single time I go to my nail salon, they have something new, like always. So if you're thinking about going into entrepreneurship and opening up a business, you have to look at how are you going to fine tune yourself all the time? Or do you expect for people to just keep coming back for the same old mediocre pop down, dusty service and treatment? Like, no. My clients love me. There was a client who I haven't worked with in more than a year, and she knew that I was visiting the country where she lives. And she wanted to make sure that I came and I brought my son to visit them. And she entertained my guests and I for hours. So when you go into business, make sure that you're doing it with excellence. Make sure you're doing it like you're doing your job. And sometimes people believe that, oh, I'm going to become an entrepreneur. I don't have to work for nobody. I'm going to make all this money and I'm going to just do me. And guess what? It shows up in your business. Hey, Sophia. So if you need any kind of guidance in entrepreneurship or business or management, and you're thinking, hey, I have this idea and I think I want to go ahead and do it, I will always encourage someone to seek a professional first. I had a conversation actually with somebody who's watching right now, and they said, okay, well, I want to go into business. Would you be my business mentor? And someone told me I should do X, Y, Z. Make sure that you receive information from qualified professionals. So I told her the wise way that people do business is before they even create a name or go ahead and incorporate it, they seek an attorney first. Yes, they do. They seek an attorney first to find out the legalities behind things, how things should be set up properly. It's so many different things that it is that you need to do first besides just opening up shop and saying I'm in business. So I just wanted to come on and just briefly speak about the 3 different things and how they affect, your operation, how it affects how things are ran, your image, because one negative thing can destroy your image and business altogether and you won't be able to recover. So if you're thinking about entrepreneurship or acquiring an already existing business or managing something, I would ask you to look at it as though you're judging another business unrelated to you. And the same thing, when people don't come to you in business, why is it? You have to judge yourself as an outside person and not that emotional attachment or connection as why is it my family and friends coming to me? Because they don't have to. In real estate, my sister chose to come to me to be her realtor. I was actually surprised that my sister did, right? But then she had the confidence and my ability as a professional to be able to serve her well. You heard that? And there's different reasons why family why they don't patronize your business or friends. Sometimes it's details about their life that they want to be kept private. So it has nothing to do with not liking you or trusting you. It's just certain details about their life they prefer to keep private. And business is a professional transaction. It's not a personal relationship. So someone chooses to go somewhere else, guess what? It's okay. Don't get mad at them. Guide them in the right way to go. Or refine yourself and make yourself seem worthy of receiving their business, because they're going to be paying for something and they want to return, and make sure that you're the person that's able to do that. So this is just me coming on briefly to speak about entrepreneurship, business and management, nothing in great detail, just a few thoughts that was on my mind. It's spring. Have you done any kind of spring cleaning in your business? Is there anything new that you're going to do? Is there anything that you've taken out of your business that's not working for your clients? Because remember, it's not all about you, it's about the people that you serve. And remember that in business as well. Thank you, Sophia. I appreciate that. Remember that. It's not about you. When I go to work for my clients know that Radisha is going to produce miracles and results for them. One of my clients, she had me in a 6-month retainer. She called me a miracle worker. The last client who I worked with, we worked with for a few months. There were things that they tried to get accomplished in 4 to 5 years that they couldn't get done. And I had it resolved from the beginning of our working relationship. In business, that's how you have to come. You have to come good and you have to come sharp, and people have to see the results. So that's the way that you'll do it. So first day of spring, if you didn't do spring cleaning in your business, you was doing spring cleaning in the cabinets and in the bedroom and wherever else, do spring cleaning in your business. Let's come back with something new and fresh and lively and exciting that people will be willing to pay you money for and give you extra. Okay? So I just wanted to stop by and have a little informal conversation. I got to go return this phone call because that's the caterers. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Oh, any questions? I said bye. I'm so rude. Does anybody have any questions for me? I'm going to wait a few seconds. I know y'all got to type it out. Any questions for Radisha on this lovely spring day? I guess not, but I'll wait because then somebody might do it and I log off. This happened to me before. I'm excited about this new season, and I did what I needed to do during the fall and winter months to make sure that I have a great spring. So also think about that. If you didn't sow or you didn't cultivate or you didn't do anything in the other seasons, don't expect spring to be amazing for you because you didn't do the work. I'll talk to you later.